Hey there, you guys. This is going to be a healing message for the week. So this is something new that I want to try, just to kind of take away from just only focusing on love, all the time. Not that it's a bad thing, but I feel like it helps, to focus in on other messages. I'm even thinking about adding, messages from the archangels as well, from our spiritual guides. So I will be using the energy oracle deck for this spread. So this will be a healing message for this week. All right. Let's go ahead and tune into the energy of this coming week. Okay. This flops right out. So we have blossom abundance, or blossoming abundance. All right, so as you can see, I've already pre-shuffled the cards, so let's go ahead and get into the reading. Overall energy, again, we have 3 of blossoming abundance. So I feel like the overall energy is going to be for you to tune into, I'm getting like being able to see beyond the surface of all of the abundance that's actually lined up for you or in store for you. Abundance can come in many forms. It could come in material abundance. It could come in spiritual abundance. There's plenty of different forms of it. And I feel like you're getting intuitive insights and clarity into that. Especially if you've been waiting on some things to blossom and take form for you, or whatever you've been trying to, whether it's manifest or been praying about, or waiting just for simply just a positive change in your life or in a specific situation in your life. I feel like you'll get some type of insight on that this week. The challenge with that, you have 21 of strategy. So the challenging energy, I feel like is strategizing as far as these insights, because some of these insights might come, I can't stand when she does that. They might come in like different forms of like insight of telling you, okay, this is what's gonna happen. Like, you're gonna get the job, you're gonna get that job, but it's like, how? Because I don't have the means to get to the job, and it's too far, and all of these different things that might come up in your mind. So it's kind of hard for you to figure out a plan as to how this is going to work, or maybe take guided steps or action. And I feel like Spirit is telling you, with this feather here, there's some type of messages, and I feel like it's with journaling. There's a journal, it says journal log on the picture. So I feel like writing out or allowing Spirit to give you some type of ideas. I feel like this is what they're telling me, to write down all of what you perceive as limitations with your desired outcome or dream. So say you're getting guidance that this is something that people's been asking a lot about. Is someone going to propose? Am I going to get married? So if you've been getting some type of signs that you're going to get married, or someone specific will propose to you, and I'll get into that because I kind of see something here. But I feel like you would write down all of the limitations, like, well, what if I'm just making up things, and whatever your fears are pretty much, or limitations are within that desire that you're getting clarity on. Then on the other side of it, ask Spirit to show you the truth of that. Okay, so on the opposite side, what is the truth? And Spirit's gonna give you messages about that. So like, again, with the whole, you have the job of your dreams, but you don't know if you have the way to get there. It's too far. You live here. It's way over there. So how is this going to work? Write down all of the limitations. And on the other side, ask Spirit to give you the truth. And Spirit will give you some type of insight or help on that, if that makes sense. Okay, so what energy should you walk in this week? You have 46th chakra with Archangel Metatron. So the 6th chakra is the third eye chakra. So Archangel Metatron helps with spiritual knowledge and wisdom, esoteric knowledge. So he can also help you with seeing things. I feel like you need to utilize your intuition, because you're getting intuitive insights. You're seeing stuff. You're seeing signs and synchronicities of your desires planning out. I kind of feel like that's what this is. With this puddle of water here, it's kind of like clarity I'm getting. that you're seeing the clarity of your creations with number 3. It's here. 21 really is 2 and 1, which is 3. So I feel like it all relates. And it's like you need to use your intuition in order to hear the messages and to clearly see the signs and synchronicities that are there. Because I feel like Archangel Metatron can help you see things from a higher perspective rather than just your logic, which usually goes left. It likes to look at rational things or what's logical or what's usually the, what's the usual way about going about things or what typically happens in certain situations. It goes to like limited spaces and it brings about fears. So working with Archangel Metatron and maybe even working on your third eye chakra is going to help you. It's going to be beneficial. Where your focus needs to be, 24. These possibilities here, like I feel like your focus needs to be on that there's so many like unlimited possibilities here. Like I see so many different doors of opportunities that this person doesn't have to propose to me this time of the year, or it doesn't have to happen like this, or proposal doesn't have to mean he has to get on one knee and have a ring. There's so many different things. Or even though I live far from this job, it doesn't necessarily mean that I can't find someone that maybe will be able to help me or something. There's so many other possibilities that we can't see with our human mind sometimes. And when we use our highest wisdom, it's kind of like our imagination, that creator aspect of ourselves that believes in the limitless things. And sometimes we even get insight into the limitless possibilities. We might get little, well, that could happen too. Or actually, you start getting all these bright ideas and you start feeling a sense of, it's like, it's expansive energy. You start to feel like things are possible. And it's not so like, well, because I live too far, then it's going to be a problem. And I don't know because this and that. And you start limiting things. But I feel like you need to focus on the fact that there's so many endless possibilities to how spirit can work things out for you that you can't see. And that's the excitement, like the exciting part of it, whole aspect, is that there's endless opportunities. The outcome you have is 45, man holding a heart. I feel like the outcome for a lot of you, if this is like a love related situation, I definitely feel like it's going to lead you to some type of proposal. Because for some reason that's coming up. And I've been getting that. I got it in my dailies that there's some type of proposal. And I feel like it's not going to be what you expect. So don't just stick to a specific way in which you feel like it should or has to come, or what's traditional, because I kind of feel like it's not going to be traditional. It's almost going to be like an offer in a sense. It's not going to be getting on one knee and going out of their way, going out to dinner and proposing in this romantic way. Kind of feel like this, will you be my Valentine, or will you be mine forever? And it's kind of like you understand what that means, if that makes sense. It's something along those lines. For some of you, I feel like this man holding a heart is actually someone that's going to help you. Like, if you're having, I don't know why this is coming. Maybe this is a situation for someone out there. Like, literally, you got the job you've been wanting, but it's a problem with travel or transportation or distance. There's some person, whether it is a man or it could even be a woman, but they're like coming in as like a superhero for you, like saving the day with the situation for you. There's some type of helpful person involved with this, a supportive energy, someone with a caring heart who just likes to help people. So it doesn't just have to be exclusive to romantic energy, but I do feel that too. But I feel like overall this is a good, kind-hearted person that's here to help. Okay. Cornucopia is at the bottom of the deck. So this is all about harvesting and manifestation. So I feel like this is going to be a good week for us to start seeing either signs and unfoldment of what it is that we are wanting or been asking about or praying for, or it's actual being like physically manifest. And I feel like that is the case here, because you have insight about it, but I feel like it can happen. And I feel like if it's a matter of conclusions and resolving situations when it comes to the matters of the heart, or something that you desire, like a certain desired outcome or resolution, I feel like it will happen. Okay, if that makes sense. So I want to see what the archangels would like to elaborate with this, what their message is. Okay, so I'm going to use my favorite deck. Like, this deck is going to look very worn out because this is one of my first decks that I've ever gotten, and it was my go-to for every reading I ever done. So it's going to look tore up, but I'm going to use the Archangel Tarot deck by Dorian Virtue. See what the archangels would like to say. I'm getting 3 cards. I'm going to pull 3. There's a reason why I saw 3. The major arcana that came out was the Empress, number 3. So, let's see here. So we have Queen of Gabriel, which is like the Queen of Wands. And it says, passionate, charming, brilliant, independent. And the message is, you can do anything right now. Go after what you want, the ability to attract helpful people. Like I said, Spirit is telling you whatever it is that's calling you, whatever your desires is, the matters of the heart. Don't allow seemingly obstacles or limitations keep you from moving forward or moving towards that desire or that dream that you have. Or, you know, the job of your dream, just because it seems like it's not meant to be because you're perceiving all of these obstacles. Spirit's telling you to push through all of that, because the thing that stood out to me was the ability to attract helpful people. Like I said, I feel like there's going to be someone that's going to help you, or maybe multiple people will suggest things for you that's going to help you, or it's really literally someone that is going to help you in a situation. However it plays out, whether they give you some insight, some advice, some leads, or they actually do something for you, however it works out, you have the ability to attract help by simply asking Spirit to help you and helping you to expand your awareness of things. Like, don't just look at things from the logical standpoint of how it should be or what it's always been or what's happened to so-and-so, and this would only be the logical aspect, instead of looking at all of the possibilities to help you. So I feel like you need to adopt this energy. It's like a passionate, fiery, courageous, assertive energy. Not backing down, pretty much, is how I feel. You got to see yourself higher than what you're seeing yourself. It's like you're deserving of what you want. So don't try to put up any blocks in order for you to believe that you can't have it. Don't self-sabotage yourself. Then with the 4 of Raphael, which is like the 4 of Cups. So this is an emotional energy, spiritual healing. It says, seek out other possibilities. Sorry, I don't know. I'm reading upside down. So seek out other possibilities. Look for the magic in life. Be aware of your own emotions. So spirits, obviously, it's the same message. They're pretty much telling you the same thing. I feel like they want to beat it into you that you need to, like it says, seek out other possibilities. It's telling you to look at things from a limitless perspective. Okay? Trust and believe that there's always going to be a solution to what you want. They want you to look at the magic in life. So the magic in life, again, is that endless possibilities, that I'm always going to be provided for and taken care of, and Spirit has my back, God has my back, my angels have my back, my friends, my family, people that really love me and care about me have my best interests at heart. There's really good people out there. I trust that whatever is meant for me is going to work out. It says be aware of your own emotions. So be aware that sometimes you can self-sabotage yourself. There may be a fear that you might be bringing up limitations simply because you don't believe you're deserving of what you want. You could be bringing old baggage and fears from what happened to you in the past and trying to relate it into the now. That kind of limits that endless possibility, that broad perspective. Then with the Empress card, it's all about creation. All about creativity, manifesting, nurturing what you want, nurturing yourself. I'm getting, it says time to act upon your plans. Creativity is rewarded. Luxurious or abundant resources. That word abundant resources stands out. Again, there's endless possibilities for you. But Spirit is telling you to act upon your plans. So I feel like Spirit is telling you to pretty much here as the Queen of Gabriel, to move forth with confidence and passion towards what it is that you really want for yourself. What do you really desire? Don't back down from that and what you desire. Creativity is rewarded. I feel like your imagination is going to assist you. It's going to help you. That's the reward, the creativity aspect, the creator aspect of who you are. Using your imagination, thinking of endless possibilities, that's actually here to help you versus hinder you or self-sabotage you. So instead of focusing on, I don't have the means to have, you know, to go on that vacation that I dream of, or be able to go with my family to Hawaii. Instead of looking at it that way, look at it as, I could just somehow come up on some money, or who knows, maybe a family member might pitch in and help me, or, you know, you never know. So kind of, instead of looking at it like I don't have and I don't know how this is going to happen, or what if, on a lower standpoint, look at it from the magical place, which is very hard for some of us to do. It's like, it's way out of our realm, it's way out of our comfort zone to actually believe that good things can happen. And that's why Spirit is telling you to look out for the magic in life. Okay, so that's your reading this week. I hope you've enjoyed this. Let me know if you guys would like to see this reading every week, and that it will be beneficial for you guys. And as always, I'm sending you much love, and until next time, peace.